this is another interesting specialized machine that I use for sanding, which, as you know, if you've done any sanding or woodworking, sanding is a pretty labor-intensive part of the process. This is a stroke sander made in Italy, and it folds up flush against the wall to kind of save space. Since, as you can see, it's about 10 feet long, and it's been a while. It's about 10 feet long, and the table folds out. So this table stays fixed, and it moves up and down with a gear, which saves a lot of time, because otherwise you'd have to crank it up. Now, normally, if you're sanding tabletops or whatever, it's not very much. But with this stroke sander, you can also go down to 36 inches tall, so you can put a cabinet on edge and sand the part of a cabinet, sand something that's already assembled, an assembled case or something like that. And the working width is about 8 feet, and the working height is, well, at least it looks like it's marked down to 27, 28 inches. So maybe not 36, maybe 28. All right. And the way it works, actually, you can lift this up, and there's a 8-foot wide belt sander there for freehand belt sanding. But the way it's used for stroke sanding with the work on the table is, this is the platen, and you move this back and forth by hand, all right? And then the other part of the way it works is you slide these out. Push these levers, which jack up the head, and the head, I've moved the head with some help. It's I don't know, it's 250 pounds at least, maybe 300 pounds. This whole thing weighs 900 to 1,000 pounds, and this travels in and out, and it's heavy enough that it doesn't fall over. So I get worried sometimes because this thing's pretty heavy out the way it's cantilevered, but it's enough, right? And so you want to see how this thing runs. I just put the work there, move the platen back and forth. If I'm using a tabletop or whatever, I just move it back and forth. It's like using a hand-operated belt sander, but it's way better. I mean, it does what you wish a hand-operated belt sander would do. Not a tool a lot of people are familiar with these days, but an amazing time saver for finished woodworking and stuff like that. I haven't been using it much lately. It's just just a matter of what I've been doing. But I thought I'd show it off. This one's made by SCMI, so I mean, this is a good one to get. Of course, they're pretty expensive to do, but you can find them used at auction, which is where I got this. I got it really cheap, so it was a real bargain for me, and it was kind of a no-brainer. It was a hassle to move, but all really cool machinery is a hassle to move, so it was definitely a worthwhile thing to acquire.